Hey everybody, welcome to the Friday 5, where I go over 5 stories that I think really blew up the week and their impact on travel. So I want to, excuse me, I'm back in tropical paradise in Bangkok, and yeah, the bugs are all over me and the heat is unbearable. So first story comes from right here in Bangkok, and that's my computer right there. A python bit a man's penis. I don't mean to laugh, but it's kind of funny visualizing it and actually seeing the pictures. All these stories, I'll have a link to the story below. So apparently in Bangkok, in Thailand, you have Western toilets, you have Eastern toilets. Western toilets are just like you have back home, typical lid and all that stuff, but an Eastern toilet is more of a squat toilet, a lot lower to the ground. So apparently a python slithered up through the piping, and a guy was using the bathroom, sitting on the toilet, and the python bit his penis. And it took him about 30 minutes to get the python off of his penis with the help of his wife. Just crazy, blood everywhere, just bizarre. This is gonna seriously be stuck in my head for a long time. Now, I'm not a big fan of these squat toilets. I don't think I've ever actually voluntarily even used one. I think emergencies I had to use a couple, but I always look down just to double check, and if it just slithered up, there's nothing you can do about that. So yeah, I'll definitely be careful moving forward. Next story. Egypt Flight 804, which unfortunately crashed a couple weeks ago. The black box has been located. Well, they're getting signals. They deployed a submarine. The Egyptian military deployed a submarine, and I'm so sorry, there's a big spider. Whew, big spider on the camera, and he's still there. All right, I'm gonna let him enjoy this. So Egypt Flight 804, the box has been recovered. Well, it's being recovered, and we're gonna finally find out exactly what happened. I get a lot of questions and messages that do I worry about plane crashes and accidents and terrorism? Not really. I'm honestly, when I'm actually traveling, I don't think I ever even think about it. I subconsciously have a situational awareness from my time in the military, but I can't think of any time where I've seen somebody in a kufi or hijab and wonder if they were terrorists or anything like that. Yeah, so I'm really not afraid at all, but I'm really curious to find out exactly what took down the flight, because all these planes just disappearing and coming out of the sky. It's bizarre. It's more than bizarre. So, speaking of terrorists, the new Taliban leader, I'm going to read his name, Maulawi Hibatullah Akhundzada. I'm sure I said that wrong. But he's the new Taliban leader because the United States killed the previous leader about a week ago in a drone strike. He has said that there will be no peace talks with the West, and there will be continued terror on their enemies. I mean, my reaction was, what the fuck what do you expect him to say? Like, of course that's what he's going to say. He's leader of fucking Al Qaeda. That's kind of their thing. It would be more news if he actually said that they were going to start peace talks. Here's the reality. The war on terrorism is just ridiculous. I was in the military for 10.5 years. You guys probably know. It's just not working. It's not working. It's creating more enemies. It's even creating enemies who weren't previously enemies. Something's got to change drastically and quickly. I thought it was going to be under Obama. Things are just the same, in my opinion, as they were under Bush. Hopefully, the next president of the United States can change something, because what's happening, what's going on now is not working. All right, as we speak right now, as I speak, the President Obama is actually at the Hiroshima Memorial in Japan. Amazing, the very first sitting U.S. president to visit Hiroshima ever. And yeah, it's actually quite a momentous day. But it's being hijacked. Excuse me, water break. But it's been hijacked by people saying that the United States should apologize, or President Obama should apologize for dropping bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. There was a poll taken that about 72% of Japanese people don't believe the United States should apologize. So where these people are coming from saying we should apologize, I don't know. But yeah, that's some bullshit. When it comes to that, I'm fine with an apology. I mean, like, we shouldn't. Nobody should be dropping nukes. That's the big narrative. Nobody should have nuclear weapons. I'll get to that in a second. But nobody, A, should be dropping nukes. And B, if you're going to ask the U.S. to apologize, you have to ask Japan to apologize for all the shit they did during World War II. Like Pearl Harbor, like Guam, like the Philippines. Like, you have to have them apologize too. So, yeah, the critics have to be a little more honest about their cause for reparations, I guess. And my opinion on nuclear weapons is nobody should have them on the planet Earth. We are closer to destroying ourselves than ever. Like, the fact that we have so many nuclear weapons on the planet Earth and we can destroy ourselves time and time again is sad. We have to find a way for mutual disarmament of all nuclear weapons. Unfortunately, there are some very destabilized leaders who have nukes who would never give them up. And unfortunately, that's the reality of it. Oh, God, I hate to close on this. So, story number 5. Donald Trump has officially won the Republican nomination for President of the United States of America. Yeah, and you know, I've cautioned away from speaking about Donald Trump or Sanders or Clinton until people start actually winning nominations. I'm not going to do it here. I'm going to do an entirely new video. It's all about Donald Trump. But here's my takeaway really quick. Donald Trump pulled this off simply because people are becoming extremely apathetic with the political process. People are becoming disenfranchised. Things aren't happening that politicians are promising, and this is the result. Like, Donald Trump is a symptom of a bigger issue in the United States political system that we've been talking about for years, for decades, and nobody's addressed it. And I think Donald Trump might be able to get in. We'll see, but he might be able to get in. Next thing, I want to close out by saying what I'm excited for about the weekend. I'm going to go see Warcraft, the movie. Yes, I'm in Bangkok and I go to the movies. Any country I'm in, I should go see Western movies. It's just kind of a fun experience. It's one of my favorite things. So I'm going to go see Warcraft, the movie. What am I expecting? I'm really not expecting that much. I think it already looks corny as hell. But I'm a big gamer still, but I was a very, very big Warcraft gamer back then. I actually didn't start until the 3rd expansion, Lich King. So I played Lich King, Cataclysm, then I stopped playing because I got bored. But yeah, I really like Warcraft, and I actually read quite a bit of the fan fiction. So I hope they follow some really good storylines, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm going into it with an open mind. I saw X-Men a couple days ago, and I'm about half in, half out on that one, man. I'm about like a 3 out of 5 on that movie, so we'll see. But again, comment below, share my videos, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Tell me what you're excited about for this weekend, or what you think are the biggest stories of the week, and we'll talk about it. So I'll catch you guys later. Hope you have a fantastic weekend. I hope I have a fantastic weekend. Get acclimating to this weather from Europe, and I'll see you guys later.